On today's live daily news, the West Texas Legislative Summit kicks off in San Angelo today. The defense in the Bradley trial asks a tough question, and a mechanic is going to have to fix his own mistake. Plus, Bryce Jones with the For the Brave talks about the big first responder Olympic Games this weekend. All this and more. I'm Matt Trammell, and this is Live. But before we get to the news, situated downtown near the Concho River, the recently remodeled Clarion Hotel provides an upscale, convenient location for your next business trip or meeting. All rooms are upgraded for your maximum comfort. The Clarion has a full-service restaurant and bar and serves a hearty, hot breakfast every morning. The Clarion has ample meeting space for your next meeting or company get-together, and it's the only hotel just steps away from the McNeese Convention Center. For business or pleasure, choose the upgraded Clarion Hotel. We start the show today with, of course, the biggest thing going on in town today, and that is the West Texas Legislative Summit. This is the 19th annual summit held at Angelo State University. The goal of the day is to hear and speak with our legislators. Every year, the topics alternate from national to Texas issues. This year is a national year, so keynote speakers were, of course, our Congressman August Pfluger and our United States Senator John Cornyn. So, what are the problems nationally? Well, this year the theme is fuel, food, and enforcement. Let's watch.
But I'm really delighted to be here with Congressman Pfluger. He's one of the premier advocates, not only for the military, but also for American energy independence. It's amazing to me, and just in your congressional district, I think 40% of the oil produced in the United States comes from the Permian Basin. It just blows my mind. And we still believe in fossil fuels, and we still work hand in glove with our friends from Iowa and other agriculture states on things like ethanol, we are so I'm delighted to be back here. Obviously, the theme of this is food, fuel, and enforcement, and we'll be talking a little bit about the Biden border crisis and the travesty that's occurring at the border due to the open border policies of the administration.
And we're talking about issues that affect our national security. That's important here in the Concho Valley. It's important to St. Angelo, knowing that we have Goodfellow Air Force Base, which trains 12,000 plus soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Guardians every year in the business of intelligence and fire training. And we're very proud of the impact that those graduates go on and the things that they do. In fact, there are two House of Representative members who were trained right here at Goodfellow, Tony Gonzalez and Zach Nunn, who is a fellow Iowan, and he knows. It's great to see the connection that Goodfellow has, the impact that they have on our national security.
In other news, an automotive employee at G&G Automotive had a rough day after he backed up a customer's truck into oncoming traffic. According to San Angelo police officers on scene at around 2 o'clock, they were called to the 1100 block of Glenna for the report of a major crash. Once on scene, they discovered a Dodge Dakota and a black Audi that had crashed near the intersection of Mercedes. A passenger in the Audi was taken to the hospital for a precautionary reason, so no need to worry about that. But I bet you're wondering, why is this news? Well, the interesting part of the crash is how it occurred. Police confirmed with us that a G&G Automotive employee was taking a red Dodge Dakota out for a quick test drive. As the employee left the private lot, he failed to yield the right-of-way and was struck by the Audi. Also, in the Audi was a large dog. Luckily, though, Fido had no injuries. Moving into the courtroom on Tuesday afternoon, defense attorney for Kristen Bradley, Thomas Jackson, began showing his side of the story. One of the witnesses called to testify on Tuesday morning during the at-home heroin baby trial was the San Angelo police detective Bobby Elrod. Detective Elrod told the court the entirety of his investigation. One thing that stuck out, however, was his dealings with the 2-month-old Brixley's father and her great-grandmother, Betty. Jackson asked Elrod why these two had not been charged despite being in the house daily and also caring for the child. Elrod says that in his personal opinion, anyone who cared for this child should be prosecuted. However, in his legal opinion, he could only charge those he had evidence on. For more details on the story, check it out on SanAngeloLive.com. And for weather this hot and sunny afternoon, the National Weather Service on Tuesday extended the excessive heat warning until tomorrow night. Seems like they're taking it one day at a time, but our team is guessing that these warnings could last throughout the week and even a little bit into the weekend. Of course, that means there isn't any rain in the forecast, but this is West Texas, so things could change at the drop of a hat. To stay up to date on all the weather in the Concho Valley, tune back in every day at 4 o'clock. And finally, the Cover One crew of James Bellini and Ryan Chadwick are out at two-a-days talking to coaches about their upcoming season. We'll get to James and Miles in a second, but before we do, here's a message from the Bass Bunch.
Hey, it's Mac from Jim Bass Nissan, and I'm here today to tell you about a limited offer that we have on our Titans and Armadas. This week and this week only, we have up to $8,000 off MSRP on both these vehicles. We have 0% available on Titans for 60 months, and we have no sales tax on a lease on Armadas. What does that mean for you? Huge savings and a cheap payment. So come see us at the corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
Okay, we are here with Miles head coach Jason Wilhelm on the second day of 2 days. How did yesterday go for y'all, coach?
Oh, we had a good day yesterday. A lot of guys coming back. Doing the same things we've been doing offensively and stuff, and putting in a new defense, which went really, really well. But offensively, we kind of picked up where we left off, and hopefully got some more wrinkles this year.
Explain to me. We talked about over there. Why'd you put in a new defense?
It fits our personnel better. Is the main reason. And we got to be better on defense, and we will. What we're doing now is going to allow our kids to free them up a little bit, play faster, and utilize their speed, because we do have a lot of that.
All right, this year, playing Kermit's a good football team that first week of the actual season. What made you want to put them on the schedule? I know that Midland TLCA had kind of a hard time putting a team together last year. Now you got Kermit first. They're a good football team.
Yeah, they were looking for a game as well. They actually contacted us. It's going to be a good competitive game. Traditionally they usually got pretty good size and stuff. Coach Fellows is new there. He's always had success places he's been. So yeah, it's going to be a heck of a battle.
I'm talking about battles. Albany, they won state last year. I've asked both you guys, how would it feel to get out there and beat them? If they want it, does that add any more fuel to y'all?
Yeah, anytime you win something like that, you got a target on your back, and I felt last year, we caught them first game in district. We were still trying to find our identity. We'd scored a lot of points up to that point, and we scored I think 3 touchdowns on those guys. We were down there a couple of other times that could have at least kept it close into the fourth quarter. We weren't able to capitalize on those 2 opportunities. So I think our guys are confident. We played them well enough last year, I think, and we're going to be better this year. I think our expectation is we want to try to win the district. So but again, it's going to take a heck of a night that night.
Thanks, James. We cannot wait to see what the Miles Bulldogs are about this season. Got a lot of high expectations for senior quarterback Haven Book, so tune in all season to see them get it done. Before we move on to Chadwick, Intertel is a proud sponsor of Cover One Football. Intertel is a long-standing local company that offers everything you need to keep your business or home secure, safe, and under control. Just like the game of football, a good defense is the most important thing, so to get a free quote today, visit Intertel.com or call them at 325-658-8375. Now here's Ryan Chadwick at San Angelo TLCA.
All right, I'm here with head coach of the TLCA Eagles on day 2 of fall camp, Paulo Gonzalez. How are we feeling today, Coach?
Man, we're feeling real fired up, man. We had a lot of energy today, seeing kids making plays and just getting excited about it,
Yeah, I saw you every time that y'all would connect the deep throw or just a play would look real nice. You'd be sprinting up the sideline with them, like getting excited, jumping up in the air.
Oh, yeah, I got to be the model, you know what I'm saying? So that the expectations, we got to bring excitement when we do something good, you know what I'm saying? And if we make a bad play, we just go to the next play. That's it.
And, Coach, this is your first year here, of course, and how do you feel now that you got a little bit more of the summer training under your belt, and now that we're actually in fall camp? almost to full pads.
Man, I feel real good about it because the kids have picked up the offense really quick. You know, it's not rocket science, you know, so they picked it up. I mean, yes, we're still coaching hard, and they're making mistakes, but we're telling them, you know, just keep learning, and we're going to get it together.
Your quarterback, Onea, like, he looks like he's got a heck of an arm. Like, is that? Do you think that y'all are going to be able to do something with that offense this year?
Oh, for sure, most definitely. He's going to be able to get that ball out quick. He's good at reading, so we just got to be able to protect him. And so that's the main thing, is work on the O-line and protect.
All right, Coach, what is the one thing that y'all feel like y'all need to work on right now?
Right now, it's a new defense install, so defensive coordinator is a first-year guy, so I'm really having to oversee him and making sure that it's sound and everything's fundamental, what we're doing on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, Coach, it looks like y'all are having fun out here, so thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Yes, sir.
All right, back to you.
Thanks, Chadwick. Getting a new head coach in July is never easy, but with the promise that TLCA has and the strides that the team has made in the last few years, the sky is the limit. Moving on from sports, well, kind of. Local law enforcement agencies will be battling it out in the second annual For the Brave Olympic Games this weekend. Gantis Green and Bryce Jones will give you more in a second, but first, here's a word from Carpet Tech.
Our job is about so much more than cleaning floors. It's about personal investment.
We're always looking for opportunities to bring joy to everyone in the house.
So often, it's the small acts of kindness that mean the most.
You see, caring for people isn't new, even if they are.
At Carpet Tech, serving is always personal.
And welcome back to the show. Joining me today is Bryce Jones with the San Angelo Fire Department. And we have an upcoming For the Brave competition.
We do. August 4th and 5th at Sports Next Level.
Okay. Now, what is the competition? What's it for?
So we are going to get Concho Valley law enforcement and firefighters together to compete in a variety of competitions, just to promote camaraderie. We raise money for nonprofits, and just get the families together.
Okay. And it's not just San Angelo Fire versus San Angelo Police.
No. We've invited volunteer departments, retirees from all over the Concho Valley to come participate.
And what kind of games or competitions are there going to be?
Well, they're going to be a little more laid back. So we're going to have washers, cornhole. We'll have a three-point contest, home run derby, some closest to the pin, longest drive, dodgeball to finish it off. So.
Oh man, that's going to be fun. And this is a family event. You want the kiddos to come out too.
Absolutely. We've rented a 50-foot inflatable bounce house obstacle course. We'd love for you to bring the family and just come out and enjoy the day. Sports Next Level's open as normal. We've just blocked off pieces so they can come watch their parent compete and then go play.
Okay, great. And, there's a little construction over there, but it's still open, and you can still get there.
It is. I did it this morning.
And it's getting better every day. What are some of the nonprofits that you're raising money for? Do you know yet?
So every year we raise for the San Angelo Firefighters Association and the San Angelo Police Officers Coalition.
Okay.
But we do cycle one featured nonprofit, and this year that's going to be the WIT program.
All right.
So the WIT program tutors foster children in math and reading and gets them back up to grade level. From their website, they said that the graduation rate for children in the foster system is lower than that of homeless children.
Right. Okay. So this is there's a tremendous need there.
Absolutely.
And this is a great laid back way to go raise some money for a great cause.
Absolutely. There's also going to be a blood bus there. If you haven't received your text or phone call, you probably will. They are critically low. So Vitalent is going to bring the bus, and you can donate as the general public on behalf of fire or law enforcement and help your profession win that competition. And then you can also donate on behalf of one of the contestants, and they can win individual points because we have prizes donated by Diamond B Leather for the top 3 individuals.
Okay. So now there's some skin in the game.
That's
here.
right. That's right.
All right. And of course, this is summer, July, for Vitalent. They're they're perennially low because everybody's busy vacationing and out of town and doing that sort of thing. So that needs we need to take care of that too. All right, tell me once again, what weekend is it?
It is going to be August 4th and 5th, and we'll be running all day, both days, 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning to 6:30 or 7 in the evening.
Okay.
So you're welcome to swing in at any time. We have competitions going on the length of the days.
All right. So it'd be entertaining no matter what time of day.
That's right.
And that's, again, at Sports Next Level. They're on College Hills at Millbrook. You can get there from 3 different directions. And Bryce, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
We hope to get a lot of folks out there for you.
Absolutely, we do too.
All right. Back to you guys.
Angelo MRI. Jerry Jones knows who we are, but do you? It's important that you know you have options. An option that accepts insurance and is partnered with the official radiologist of the Dallas Cowboys. It's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Thank you, Yantis. Thank you, Bryce. Guys, do not miss the Olympic Games this weekend at Sports Next Level. It's going to be a lot of fun for you and the entire family. This is Live Daily News. We're here every weekday during the 4 o'clock hour. Make sure to tune back in so that way you stay up to date on everything going on in the Concho Valley. For everyone here at the team, I'm Matt Trammell. We will see you guys tomorrow.